In this video, I'm transforming LEGO Ninjago characters into the fantasy theme. We have everything from Lloyd all the way to the Forbidden Five. With that being said, let's get started. First up, we have the Fire Ninja Kai. I turned him into a Fire Elemental. Once a warrior of the Ember Knights, Kai fought with unmatched skill, wielding the fire within his soul. When an ancient evil threatened to consume the world, he sacrificed himself to seal it away. Fire does not die, it transforms. Kai exists as an immortal guardian, his spirit bound to his burning armor, his sword a blade of pure flame. He appears only when the innocent cry for help, a living inferno that punishes the wicked. To build him, I took the torso, legs and the head from the dragon form Kai, as well as the red and gold shoulder pads from Climber Kai. He also has a dark red cape and his original hair. Finally, he needs some weapons. I gave him a fire sword and a fire magic piece. And second is Lloyd. I decided to base him on the dragon forms of the ninja, since Lloyd did not get one in the show. Born with the power of dragons, Lloyd was raised by the Skybound Order, monks who believed he was destined to unite the fractured kingdoms. Trained in the ancient way of swordsmanship and dragon magic, he wields the Drake Fang Blade, a relic carved from the tooth of a celestial dragon. With every second, he grows stronger, unlocking abilities long thought lost to time. But as his legend spreads, so does the shadow that seeks to claim his power. I started with the torso and legs from the Legacy Golden Ninja, and I added the wings and mask from the dragon form J, since his yellow was the only one that fit Lloyd. For his weapon, I made him this massive dragon blade. And next up, we have Nokt. Him and the rest of the Forbidden Five are now heroes, and all members of a group called the Fantastic Five. A lone warrior walking the path of justice, Nokt was once an agent of darkness, trained by a secret order of assassins. After learning the truth of their evil ways, he betrayed them, taking their secrets and vanishing into legend. Now a member of the Fantastic Five, he uses his Void Fang axe to strike down monsters, warlords and those who prey on the weak. Though he fights for good, he knows his past is not truly buried. I took the torso and legs from this J, and I added a blue cape, as well as the shoulder piece from Dragon's Rising J, and the hair which is from the beast. For his primary weapon, I made him this white axe. And here we have Cole, whom I transformed into a dark samurai. Once a noble warrior, Cole was betrayed by those he trusted, left for dead on a battlefield of forgotten heroes. He was found by an ancient sorcerer who reforged his broken body with shadow magic, granting him strength beyond mortal limits. Now he walks the world as the ghost of midnight, clad in obsidian armor, wielding cursed blades that grow stronger with every soul he claims. He is neither hero nor a villain, only a force of reckoning. I took the torso and legs from Season 1 Cole and added a cape from Batman. Then I just gave him some black shoulder pads and a helmet from the Stone Army Warriors. Next on the list is Master Chen. In the fantasy realm, he became the Tyrant Warlord. Master Chen is not just a conqueror, he is a sorcerer king whose power grows with every kingdom he takes over. At the heart of his strength is the Abyssal Shield, an artifact that contains the souls of the fallen, granting him unspeakable power. His empire stretches across kingdoms, held together by fear and magic. But the true mastermind behind his reign is his shadowy advisor, the Whisperer. I gave him the torso and legs from the Dungeons & Dragons Tiefling, as well as a furry black cape and some shoulder pads. He has his original head, and I added some purple wings from a harpy. For his accessories, he has a purple scythe and a magical shield from the Evil Queen. And here's P.I.X.A.L, the arcane strategist, a master of both steel and sorcery. P.I.X.A.L is a war tactician who commands magical constructs in battle. Once an ordinary scholar, she merged her soul with a forbidden artifact, granting her unparalleled intellect and the ability to control enchanted warriors of metal and stone. As the strategist of her kingdom, she leads them with precision, always 10 steps ahead of her enemies. She is using the legs from the Tiefling as well as the torso from the Evil Queen. For some extra detail, I added a purple cape, some black shoulder pads and a mask. Finally, she has a purple bow and an enchanted blade. Next on the list we have Dareth, the Shadow Mercenary. Once a loud-mouthed fool, Dareth's years on the battlefield turned him into something far deadlier. A feared mercenary known only as the Silent Fang. He wields a cursed crossbow, an ancient weapon that never misses, and carries a poisoned sword for those foolish enough to get too close. He claims to fight for gold alone, but rumors speak of a secret past, a cause he once believed in before the world broke him. To build him, take the torso and legs from different members of the wolf pack. To make him look like a true warrior, I added a brown cape, some shoulder pads, and a quiver for his arrows. Finally, he also has a brown hood. And here we have Harumi, the Devil's Empress. I wanted her story to remain similar, but with a fiery twist. Once a lost princess, Harumi abandoned her royal birthright to embrace true power. Instead of following the Overlord, she gave herself to the Whispering Demon, an evil entity who granted her infernal magic in exchange for eternal servitude. Now, she leads the Crimson Legion, an army of cursed warriors who spread chaos in her name. Harumi will not stop until the entire world kneels before her dark god. So, her legs are from the Stone Army and her torso is from the Dragon Knight. To those, I added a black and red cape. As for her accessories, I made her a long demonic spear and a Dragon Knight shield. For our second member of the Forbidden Five, we have Drix. Trained in the art of silent warfare, Drix was once part of a hidden clan of ninja assassins. When he learned of their dark purpose, he turned against them, escaping into the unknown. Now, as a member of the Fantastic Five, he fights with twin Shadow Fang katanas, striking before his enemies even know he is there. His agility and precision make him nearly untouchable, a ghost on the battlefield. He has these legs from this pirate and the torso from this ninja student. Both his cape and collar are from Zastam. Finally, I added a red hood. And for a bonus minifigure, we have Elrond Moonshadow. The idea for this minifigure came from this comment. Thank you for writing it. And as always, if you want your minifigure to be next, then write your ideas down below. Elrond Moonshadow, ruler of the Moon Elves of Caldoria, is the last guardian against an ancient darkness. Wielding Lunaris, a celestial glaive, he bends moonlight into deadly arcs and commands spectral warriors in battle. By his side flies the Crimson Inferno, a little red dragon bound to him by fate. But do not let his size fool you. When he gets angry, he becomes a giant fire-breathing beast. Together, they are light and fire, wisdom and fury. As requested, he has the torso and legs from the Dragonborn Paladin, as well as a white cape and a collar. His head and hair are from the Elf Bard. Finally, I gave him this massive silver sword from LEGO Chima. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Be sure to let me know who I should transform next. Write your suggestions in the comments down below. If you want to see more from me, then just click on one of the videos on the screen.